I wanted to show that I was eating something Valentine's themed.
No one has plans for anything.
That's true.
No.
There we go. I see the live up.
Oh, you do?
Yep, I have Twitch up.
Oh, I probably should open up the fucking.
I have all of the hang on, stream. Let me just change the stream.
Oh yeah, change it to what it actually is.
Yeah. I did change the cover photo.
I saw. Let's press all the things.
Watch now with 2 viewers. It is Z and Taz. Yes, we have Z and Taz.
Hello.
Hello. Happy Galentine's Day.
Happy Galentine's Day.
I should have put Galentine's Day on the graphic.
Oh, I mean,
that's what it is.
It's like depending on who you ask. Like, is it Galentine's or is it?
That's true.
Yes, Mitchie. I missed you guys too. Yes, hello, Mitchie boy.
Let's see. Actually, I'm doing this way, so I'm kind of looking at you guys. Sorry, don't mind my random camera movements.
It just heard like, like.
Oh, like I'm through.
Yeah, more like kind of like an old person screech.
My camera makes an old person screech. Good to know.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to post everything.
My camera never wants to stay in a good place.
It's okay.
Alrighty. Let me pull up the... Where'd it go? There it is.
Let me post a picture of us.
A picture.
Also, it was totally me that changed to Twitch. I was just like, yeah, we might as well just do it public. I don't know. I don't care.
I think that's fair. I mean, I like the idea of doing it on Discord because then there's a chance we could like talk with you guys, like talk
that's true.
verbally. But at the same time, that would also require just other people to have to be in the Discord in order for it to for them to join. Which, I mean, that's one way to get people to join our Discord.
Right, exactly.
But also too much requirement.
Too much requirement.
Yeah.
The time zones are crazy though. Like girl.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel so bad. Like it's not even like, it's literally because I get home so fucking late, and then I have to do some wonderful work for Gabe. You know how much I love him, guys. It's also like I have to, especially with this trip to Germany, he's like, it's been a whole fucking thing, which is great. It's great. No bother. It's not your fault. Oh, I know it's not my fault. It's more just like it's unfortunate. Also, am I too loud? Because like Liesl told me I was super loud. So let me know what you guys, if I sound good or not, because
you're definitely better now, but like she had to like go way down, and maybe it could just be my earbuds. But
I had to completely put myself down. It was kind of funny. It reminded me of like college when I would see. First of all, I'm like doing like 5 things at once. Here's the ADHD. Welcome.
At least you're like actually successful at that. Like I'm trying to change the stream info on this, and I just stopped talking.
Same, Taz. I know, dude. It's the ADHD is hard. Let's see. Where was I? Oh, I was talking about college. Okay. So what happened was, there was a time in college where I did a bunch of performing because that's obviously who I am. And every time the fucking it was the events crew. You remember
Jeff.
And they would one guy.
Poor Jeff.
One guy.
Who just kept turning you down and like pushing you like away from the mics.
The thing was, he would do it like super aggressively too. It'd be like it would be like you would know that he's pressing down. Like there was, and he would know it was me too.
It's like those sliders, and you just go.
And I still sounded loud. And at least I know that no one will ever have to worry about hearing me.
That's true. Although I will say, with the recent TikToks that we've been editing for the season 6 stuff, I've been the loud one, and I've actually had to lower myself and then actually boost Tabby's audio up like 25%.
Which doesn't happen, guys. That's a first in like years.
So her audio is like at 125%, and I'm down at like 85.
Oh my God. I was fucking recording last night, and those goddamn people upstairs. They keep moving furniture around, and I don't know.
Moving furniture?
Girl, I don't know. I don't think they're having sex. It doesn't sound like sex. Oh, what did Z say? Hold on. I'm happy I can hear better than I can see. Yeah, honestly, when we meet in person, I'll just be like, Z, and it'll be like just from fucking afar, and then she'll be like, that's Tabitha. No question.
Well, we at least know that her ears work. Mine do not.
Yeah, but you got some bitch selective hearing.
Yeah, that's true. Literally bitch selective hearing. Like that one time at the airport.
Oh my God, this blind bitch. Like she like we hadn't met up in a while, and then we met up in LA, and we were in LAX, which isn't that big, like in the front, in the, like the terminal. And so I'm yelling at her, like I'm like 6 feet away from her, and I'm yelling at her. I'm like, hey, what's up? Like, hi.
Like, I had gotten there before her plane landed, so I went over to the gate because she told me I figured out which gate it was going to be at. And I went over there, and I was watching like people get off, and I didn't even see her get off the plane. Like, I didn't see her come down the boardwalk or whatever until like minutes later. And it turns out she was yelling bitch at me.
No, well, I was about to get there. Okay, so I did try to like politely say hello. Like, hey, hi. And then no joke, I just go, bitch. I'm right here. Hello, bitch. And this old lady is just sitting there like like offended on your behalf. And then
it's like, who would do that?
I come up there, and then I kind of just like, bitch, I've been talking to you forever. I'm right here. And then we hug, and it's all up. First of all, hi, mommy.
Hi,
also,
Mary.
Taz, it's okay. Girl, you got to edit, dude. Like, if
also,
you're just here to...
Go ahead.
No, I was like, if you're just here to listen, hell, sure. We're good.
I mean, that's literally what we decided for this, is we just wanted like a cozy evening of you guys hearing us talk, because apparently that's all we do is talk about ourselves.
We didn't decide shit. I was depressed one night and crying, and you were like, no, let's do a Valentine's live stream.
That's true. She like sent a video for me to watch, and I'm like, oh God, she's crying, and now I'm crying. And so, you know what? While I'm listening to this crying, I'm just going to make a graphic for Valentine's Day live stream.
Oh, and that video that I sent you. I forgot about that. Son of a... Okay. Also, yes, Z, my mom's handle is legendary. Like, I'm talking evil mom. Even though she's not an evil queen, like she says she is, she's
definitely a queen.
She is a queen, and I'm the princess. But I'm turning into a queen with this audiobook stuff.
An evil one, right?
I did get cast as an evil queen recently. And I'm really happy about that. An evil British queen. So I get to be
British.
Yeah. I kind of threw a British accent on it. Like, I was like, she like kills her stepsister, or not, sorry. Blah, blah, blah. she kills her twin sister. And I get to play that fun shit. And I'm like, I'm so excited about that. But yeah, she is legendary. I'm not gonna lie. I know, girl, it's epic. So so how do I say? Because again, what can I say and not say? Okay, so I gotta remember what I can say and not say. So so this recently came up, and actually, it's another. Oh, the British accent. See, girl, I feel like you'll like my British accent, but I don't know if it's gonna be one of those things where it's like an Anthony Palmini situation, where
it's a good British accent. Stop beating yourself up about it.
Okay.
Sorry, just needed to say that. Continue. Okay.
Fuck what I was about to say. I was just gonna say that Anthony did like a really good Scottish accent, and he did it really well. But like, you know, it was one of those things where like people were a little bit, how do I say, they like true Scottish people were like, eh. And it's like also, it's like, I mean, I know, honey, but it's also Anthony Palmini, so like I cannot say no to that man.
It's like he's trying. He's a good boy.
He did his best. Yes, I need to hear that. Well, the British accent, I mostly do it like from my Game of Thrones or like my Bridgerton stuff. So that's like where I pull it. Like, so when someone asks me like where I'm pulling these accents, it's like I'm pulling them from my brain of like, I'm not gonna lie. Anytime I flip up, whatever. When I flub up my British accent, I will always go back to the Game of Thrones House of the Dragon intro. And I'll be, what is it? I'm trying to. As the first century of the Targaryen dynasty came to a close. And I'll just.
Dynasty.
The dynasty came to a close.
I mean, that's a good accent. I just don't understand British people calling it a dynasty.
Oh. Very posh, yes.
Very posh.
Like, folk are
Very
weird.
Much.
Yeah. I mean,
I always like, watch those videos of people, like a friend group, all with different like accents, and how do they say their word in their language versus with their accent, that kind of thing. And it's just like going down the line of like, you know, English and British and Spanish and like continuing on like that. And it's just so weird to hear the different pronunciations of everything.
Dude, not gonna lie, you just brought up Spanish, you triggered me. So I've been I wanted to make sure that everyone in my Uber was either listening to like hardcore breakup music or love music. So I put on Senorita by Camila Cabello and God, fucking Shawn Mendes. Oh, another ADHD thought. Did everyone see Charlie Puth's like the national anthem thing, and everyone forgetting that guy existed, and then being like, "Oh my god, he's so angelic," and it's like, bro, he's been around. Like,
it's like everyone needs to listen to this guy. It's like he's been consistently releasing at least singles or anything. He's been very prominent on TikTok for like ever.
Yeah, and now, bro, I was like, I love that guy. So like, it's just funny how some people forget about artists and then they show back up, kind of pop up out of nowhere, and they're like, "Oh my god, this guy's great. He's got an angelic voice," and it's like, we've been saying this for ages. Dear God.
Z, now you can finally understand what it's like for the professors when you go to class exhausted and sleep deprived.
Oh my god, watch the halftime. I mean, the halftime show, girl. You know how we like a good Latino. Also, did you see his Calvin Klein ads? I saw Benita. Amen, bitch. Also, hi, Mom. Welcome back. We're talking about Bad Bunny's Calvin Klein ads. I mean, was it better than JK? Here's the thing. I thought it was way more sexual than JK. Doesn't mean that I thought it was like any, but come on.
Because they're not going to let JK do an underwear ad.
No. Yeah, Mom needs to. Wait, you need to watch his Calvin Klein ad. You haven't seen it? I felt like I showed that to you. A Latino man speaking in. Ooh, dude, bachata, girl. Don't even get me started. I love bachata music so fucking much. First of all, I do have 2 stories for you guys, 2 Valentine's Day related stories. Because I do remember 2 that I wanted to tell you guys, and I don't ever remember if I've said. Yes, we meet when we're going dancing. Oh, okay. So, I showed Mom the JK Calvin Klein ad, not the Bad Bunny ad. I'm just gonna say right now, though, Bad Bunny looked like he was packing, like way so much more than
his ads. Definitely have done that before. Like if you go and look back at some of his older like underwear ads for Calvin Klein, he is definitely packing.
He's so. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh my God. I see that and I'm just like, God have mercy. My little virgin behind. I'm just
You're
like,
behind?
Yeah, like my virgin behind, you know? Okay, whatever. Remind me to send you the advert with the oh, girl, if you bring up wings, you got her so bad. If you bring up like an ad with wings, you're gonna like kill Liesel and I.
Probably. Although I will say there is one character that I've seen so far, fictional character, of course, who has wings and I would not smash.
Ooh, is it anime?
Yep.
Yeah. Is it that ugly fucker you showed me?
No, I don't think so. I've shown you a lot of ugly fuckers, though.
Oh, okay. Because
wait, are you talking about Sasuke?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. 2 that I would not smash.
Yeah, dude, that picture you showed
me. Sasuke in the curse mark mode? No. He definitely had a glow up later on in life, but no. That was ugly as shit.
That sucks.
No, that was not who I was mentioning. This character's from One Piece.
Oh, okay. So something that I probably don't know then.
Yeah.
Okay, so where was I? So
Valentine's stories.
Valentine's story. Okay. So my first one is well, okay, which one should I go with? Cuz I was going to tell them about my double date, but I feel like that one's nice and longer, so I feel like I was going to save that one. Oh, I'll tell you the bachata story. That's what was reminding me of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was Valentine's Day freshman year of college. So this was before I knew Liesel. And it was they had a bachata class like Valentine's Day weekend. Yes, they had a bachata class. Girl,
I mean, this is also pre-COVID. You can't bachata dance in COVID.
Oh,
not when you're like
no. And so they had that Z's like, no, fuck yeah, you can. So I think what more Liesel's trying to say is Liesel's bachata actually ends up getting to a certain point where like masks will not be needed. You know what I mean? And clothes are coming off, you know. I know what you were trying to say.
I did not say anything about clothes coming off. No masks, yes. Clothes coming off? No, I didn't say anything like that. I'm feeling attacked, but so continue with your story.
Maybe that's just where I was going. So
I think so. I think you were projecting.
So yes, they had like, but like it was one class because there was someone who was coming in that like knew a bunch of different types of Latin dance, and like every weekend there'd be a different Latin dance. And bachata was the first one. And I was like, okay, this is, college. I didn't know anybody. I was like, maybe, I love dancing. So might as well go. So I go, and it's like one of those problem situations where there's way more women than there are men. But the thing was, there was actually almost an equal amount, except for like a couple gay couples. But they actually wanted to be together. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like they wanted to dance together. And I was like, okay, so it actually ended up becoming equal. And I was like, I was so excited in my little freshman mindset. This is back when I was 18, you know what I mean? And so I was like, ooh, I get to dance with a man and I get to show off a little bit, you know what I mean? And it was like one of the most disappointing, but also like the most satisfying moments that I've had. And so we learned the steps. It's like almost a 2-hour class. And so there was actually a lot of cute guys in there. And one of them I was like particularly kind of eyeing. And I remember us getting paired off, and the teacher paired us off together. And I was so thrilled. I was kind of like sitting there because I was in a skater dress. Like you can imagine how I was looking.
Did he turn out to be a dick?
Well, you're getting ahead, okay?
Sorry, this is just my prediction because anyway.
Yeah, because you know my life and you know that it mostly ends up with dicks.
And not the preferable kind.
No. Yeah, I'm like having this long story, and then Liesel's just like, yeah, he's probably an asshole, wasn't he?
This was just my prediction. Continue.
No, I'm messing. So it was mostly Z being like, plot twist. Not really. We all knew where this was headed, I think.
Yeah.
So we get paired off, and I shit you not, gives me an up and down and goes, I'm not dancing with her.
Oh, that's okay. So he's a dick right off the bat.
And I was like, especially as like a young, yeah, I know, Z. There's plenty of stories I could probably tell you. Again, this was like pre Tabitha, where like I felt super confident in myself and could have just been like, fuck off. That wasn't me then. That was me. Me then was like trying to hold back tears and was like, okay, I'm in front of people. I shouldn't be like crying. And so Choir Evan came to the rescue. He had a partner that was like, so this is some person that we knew.
Wait, which Evan?
Evan, hot Asian Evan.
Ah, okay.
The one who had like, I love how I know like no one in the audience would know who this guy is, but like we're just like, oh yeah, hot Evan.
I mean, okay, to be fair, both Evans were really sweet men. Yeah. There were 2 Evans in choir, and they were both really sweet men.
Was he a baritone? But yes,
Asian Evan,
or was he a tenor?
He was a tenor too for most of the time, but he could occasionally go to baritone.
Yeah. So I didn't know him at the time. We didn't know each other, and because this was like the week after our first classes, or the weekend after our first. So he and I had politics together. That's why we knew each other before going to choir. He was like the one person that I had in a class with. And he saw that. That guy goes, he just pairs himself off. And of course, like, here's the thing. Like, it's the teacher couldn't say anything. It's not like, I mean, I guess she could have, but at that point, not making a scene, I guess. I mean, if I was the teacher, I probably would have fucking cussed him out and made him leave. But, you know.
This is why you can't be a teacher.
Yes, exactly.
You
We've
have no
talked about
patience.
this. We've talked about this.
No patience for this kind of thing, I should say.
No. So then I kind of am kind of like looking at my feet, very much main character energy, and leave the teaching to me. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, you got it. Like, I don't need to do that. So then of course Evan kind of comes up, and as the music about to start, he takes up with me instead. And I'm kind of like, he can kind of see the tears in my eyes, but I'm not really like letting it go. And he like actually started like talking. He's like, "Oh, like we're in like, I'm Evan, by the way, like we're in like intro to politics together." And I was like, "Yeah, I remember you," and da da da. And he goes, he's like, "You're really good at dancing. Like, I actually have danced bachata before, and like for someone who's never danced this dance, like you're actually really fluid in it."
That's
And
so sweet, though.
I know. I mean, he ended up, that's how you start friendships in college like that, where it's like, even if Evan could have, well, he could have been a dick later, but even though we didn't really know each other, I still like loved him because of that. Even afterwards, I was like, sorry, I was reminiscing. Sorry. It's like, again, I always will remember that moment because he was so kind in a moment that, oh yeah, that's hot, Evan.
This is hot, Evan. This is the dancer we're talking about
He
here.
was so fine, not gonna lie.
That's his profile picture still on Facebook.
His Earlham one?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Looks like he's in India right now, or Nepal.
Oh shit. I mean, he always, an audio description. Oh, sorry. Okay, so he's like about my height, right? Like, he's pretty short.
Yeah, he was definitely shorter.
He's got sexy black hair like silk. And definitely wanted to run through it. He's got like black eyes.
Yeah, it was kind of that good length. Good length to run through it.
Good length. He always dressed up like a professor.
That's true.
Like, he always dressed up like a prep. We love the touch aspect. Yeah. I got you.
He always was wearing like turtlenecks or long sleeves or some sort of like layered sort of stuff. I think even at times he had like what are they, like the elbows, like the leather elbows on one of his jackets.
Yes. And sometimes he carried a briefcase. I shit you. He was cute and nerdy, but at the same time, like, could do a sexy fucking Spanish dance. And I was like, okay, all right, I'm falling in love with you, but also, like, we would have never, like, honestly, we never fucking like, I never talked to him and he never talked to me like that. So it just, anyway. So that wasn't the end of that story. Basically, what ended up happening was he says, "You're actually really good. What if I teach you a couple of moves so we can outshine them?" And so he's whipping me around the dance floor, and like, we're doing dips and we're doing like, full on turns and shit. And then I look over and I kind of like whip my hair in that guy's face. And it was it just ended up being like really sweet in the end, even though it was like a dick move moment.
That kind of reminds me of it wasn't necessarily a Valentine's Day sort of thing, but it definitely was a spring semester. There was this guy that I liked in high school who we always called him the big friendly giant because he was 6 foot by 8th grade.
Girl, you talking feet? Anyway, sorry. Okay. Continue.
And then, and then he ended up being like 6'4", 6'5" by senior year of high school. Anyway, so, with me being 5'7" myself, like I was like, ooh, a guy taller than me? And that kind of prompted it. On top of that, he had dark hair and blue eyes and, kind of kryptonite on that sort of thing.
I mean, girl.
But he
was this that guy? Was this the hockey guy?
Hockey guy? No, not hockey guy.
Okay. Sorry, I'm having okay, continue.
I ended up giving him voice lessons, teaching him how to sing so he could audition for the select choir in our high school. He did not get into that, but he did get into the musical thanks to my help. So there was that. But while in one of those sessions where I was teaching him to match pitch, he was just like, since we're like friends and stuff and you're teaching me to sing, like maybe I could teach you to swing dance.
Ooh.
And he's like, because I've been kind of learning on my own recently. I've been practicing in my garage. It's just like, and so because at the time he didn't have a car, but I did, I would like drive him home after each, because he would like come do the sessions at my house because I had a piano. And and so the sessions at my house. But anyway, so I would like go and drop him off, and he's like, so like maybe like next time we can have an earlier lesson so that when you drop me off, we can like just go practice some swing dancing in the garage. We never ended up getting to his garage, but he did give me a couple of lessons at school, like during our free periods.
Sorry. It was the way you said it. It was the way you were just like, I mean, I never made it to his garage. Like,
yeah, unfortunately, we never made it to the garage.
My God, you're killing me.
His garage was like pretty decked out though, because I remember his dad showed me his garage once. Which is also really weird. But
dude, did you ever have in high school, did you ever have like one of your friends that had like a hot father that everyone talked about?
I mean, you had a lot more people at your school, so I'm sure that you had plenty. In terms of, like, are we talking just grade?
Grade?
Yeah, or at school in general.
I guess for you, I guess it would be like anyone at your school. Like, because it was so fucking small, you know what I mean?
I'm trying to think of like all the fathers that I know.
You're actually thinking about, I mean, fair.
No. Actually, a lot of my friends didn't have their fathers in the picture. So
sorry. That wasn't me laughing. That, well, it kind of was, but
one of my friends did have a hot mom. Who then ended up working in as the admin, not admin, sorry, front desk person at the school after a little bit.
Sorry, I'm looking at my mom's comment. So first of all, Z, everyone in my high school, your friend's mom. Yeah, it's always the mom. I feel like it's mostly the moms. Yes, Mom. Most of my friends were afraid of you, probably. But, like, I don't think my main friends were ever afraid of you. It was mostly like... Okay, to be fair, though, the reason Mom is saying that is because my friends in elementary school, my mom did not like the fact that they used a nickname on me. And so, even though they weren't trying to be rude or anything, but my mom did not like the nickname, and so she would get at any kid who did that. And so there was someone who called me Tabby Cat, and she's like, you don't call her that. It's Tabitha.
Tabby Cat.
And because she liked my name the way it was, and she thought that sometimes that could be seen as name calling if they didn't call me by my full name. She could probably speak more to why she didn't like it, but
I mean, I could understand that, like Tabby Cat in particular. You know, like...
Oh, go ahead.
like I can understand, especially if like you at that time like obviously you hadn't met me and I hadn't started calling you Tabby yet. And so like you were just Tabitha, which is of course a very beautiful name. It sounds very Regency.
You're making sure my mom doesn't like get it. You're just like,
no, please don't get angry at me, Mary. I promise. I'm not calling her names.
well, first of all,
but
Z,
yeah, okay, I do get what you're saying there, Mary. Of like, yeah, adding the cat part, I can see as how that would be like
the
insulting.
only person she ever allowed to say that was Miss Patton, my second grade teacher. But she was a teacher, so I feel she had free reign versus like the other people, the other friends at school did not have that. Also, Z said, then at uni, everyone thought my mom was hot. Like my guy friends would ask me about my older sister, and I was, bro. Yeah, I guess I never had to worry about, not because my mom isn't attractive, but it's like I never had to worry about like dudes coming up to me talking to me about my mom was hot, and or like my dad ever. So I guess I didn't ever had to really deal with that.
The
Also,
only
yes,
family member I've had to deal with someone saying is hot is my brother.
Yeah, and which is I mean,
my younger brother.
I've said her brother's hot, but he's jailbait. I know.
I mean, he just turned 20 2 days ago.
That's true. I mean, he's jailbait in the eyes of me, but like, I just meant that he is an attractive person. Okay.
You look at what your mom said.
Dude, mom, see, here's the thing. My mom, you know, my mom knows what's up. He is handsome. One of my friends called my uncle a silver fox. Oh my god. No, I would never. Dude. Also, here's the thing. No offense to any of my family members, but maybe a little offense, but none of them are attractive. Like none of my aunts and uncles like would be considered a silver fox. And if they were, I'd be like, you need to get your eyes checked. Because there's the only I feel like attractive person in my family has to be like my cousin and his wife. Like they're the only Taz. Also, yeah, happy birthday to her brother. Yeah, it's crazy that I've known that kid since he was fucking 17.
3 whole years.
I made sure to say that he was hot when he turned 18 though. I made sure not to like say it prior.
I mean, you've said it to me before, but not officially in public.
I'm saying it officially in public now. I mean, there's nothing wrong with saying like someone looks aesthetically hot. Oh, mom was like, yeah, I see. So Taz says, I feel the same way, except my dad looks good for his. Oh, shit. If you body built, like, I mean, yeah, I would probably think your dad's hot. I don't know. Like, I feel like I can't say that objectively. I feel like I would have to see a picture. But
Mary, I don't take like any sort of offense to that because, like, I'll admit it as well. My brother is very hot. He's very handsome.
like, Mom, we didn't think that was like the only thing pervy about that would be like, I want to get him in the sheets. Like that's something like that someone pervy would say. Most people. Let's go with handsome. Yeah, I don't know. The silver fox thing only works if it's someone that isn't in the family. I would never call someone that I know or a friend that matter like he's a silver fox. I'm like, please stop. I was actually talking about this with him. I was talking about with him with that, and I said I hate the whole daddy thing. I'm old as dirt, so for me it may sound weird. Oh,
nah.
Mommy.
The daddy thing is definitely a little weird. The only, well, sorry, let me phrase this as I'm not gonna like call anyone daddy.
Oh,
because that's just like weird. The only person like I've considered who's like older that I considered hot was literally someone from a TV show, like a character. And he was more of a zaddy than a silver fox.
Also, hold on, Taz. I'm too single for this. Bitch, we're all fucking single. We're single.
That's why
Z's
we're doing
single.
this live.
The only person that is fucking, I think, single in this chat right now is, or that it's taken, is my mother.
Daddy all day. I mean, that's all for you then.
Mom, I fucking don't.
I mean, you were talking about those Latino men, right?
See, here's the thing, dude. I'm here on Valentine's Day with my fucking girls and my mother and Mitch, and my mom just said Poppy on stream, and I feel so complete right now. But also at the same time,
a way to get Taz's attention is just say daddy.
Just say daddy. I mean, here's the thing. Daddy. Okay, hold on, guys. Daddy for me is not something that I like because I call my father daddy. Like in the Midwest, give me a break. That's something that like.
And you don't say it in any sort of way. Like you literally just say it like cutesy of like, "Hi, daddy," rather than like anything else.
So Taz, let me ask you something. So you say daddy to your dad all the time, but you're also sorry, the fuck. So the comments are just reeling in, so I'm trying to like get them all. Okay. Okay, first of all, we don't kink shame here. I have no problem with you doing both. I will say,
as long as you're able to separate them, like that's good on you. That's all I gotta say about that. I really like Baba.
Baba is cute though. That's good.
I have in my writing, I mean, maybe it's a bit repetitive, but like kind of as a placeholder, if I'm talking about any sort of grandfather character related to my main characters, like I call them Baba.
Taz, I felt the exact same way when she said that. What the fuck do you mean separate?
I don't know. That's just what I like.
Sorry.
All right, I dug myself into a hole on that one.
No, because that was one of those moments, Liesel, where I was thinking in my brain, like it was a late reaction. It was like I got what you meant when you said it, but then I thought about it a second. I was like, "Oh, hold on. What do you mean separate? If you can separate daddy in the bedroom versus daddy on the outside?" And I'm like, whoa. I'm getting way too deep thinking about this. What the fuck?
I would explain, but I'm worried that I'm just gonna dig a deeper hole.
No, you're gonna dig yourself hard. You should stop now. Oh, in slang in slang we say yaba. I mean, I like those yaba. Different types of yaba like ways.
Sorry.
That was cringy as fuck. That was cringy as hell. I have to tell you, you know how me. I have to tell you when you goddamn. What was God damn it, now I'm like thrown. I like Poppy. Every time I call a partner daddy, I cringe on the inside. The thing is, it's sexy in a context. Like it can be sexy, especially if it's like a Rhysand character or like I don't know, like you know.
I mean, Rhysand is technically now an actual daddy.
He is a daddy. It's kind of like I don't know. It's like I'm not trying to be cringy, but it's like the fuck me daddy thing. Like that's sexy. In a certain context, I'm not saying it in a sexy way, but I will tell you when you're doing something sexy on the outside, We talked about this. When you say it back, it sounds cringy as fuck. Like on that date that I went on, and I said that, like, oh, he said, I'll explain to the comment, but okay, dude, my ADHD hit hard. I have like 5 things I need to say. Also, Mom said, "Daddy is weird to me. If I called someone daddy, he would definitely not be. He'd be dead." What the fuck, Mom?
What?
Wait, are you saying that you would? Is Mom saying that if she called someone daddy, like he would die on impact? Is that what you're saying? Because if it is, that's kind of funny. But I do need to read more dark romance. It's not like, oh, that's what she's saying. She's saying because she's old, if it's a daddy for her, he'd be like fucking dead. Okay. I understand what you're saying.
Got it.
Yeah, he'd be in like a wheelchair. Or like, I don't know, he'd on dialysis. That's what it is. Be on dialysis. Oh God. I call my
father of my children roleplay type thing.
Girl, I love you.
Okay, I mean that's literally all it was with the separation thing. Is like, I mean, just like that separation of, as long as you're not thinking of your dad while you're calling your partner daddy.
I think that's what you were trying to say.
That's what I was trying to say. So, but I just did not say it in a good way.
I feel like I would like throw myself off the like 5-story roof if that happened. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like if fucking having sex and then all of a sudden it's like, I had to write it. I need to explain myself. Taz, first of all, girl, half the shit that we're into, like you don't need to apologize for shit or explain yourself. Like, this is happy Valentine stream, ladies. This is like, everyone is allowed here. Also, like, even if you did, I don't fucking care. Like, you know what I mean? Like, as long as you're being consensual and as long as you're having a good time, I don't care what. Because I was literally just I told that furry story to my friend at work. I told her about that. I'll tell you guys. I had to write. All I know is you probably never see Daddy in any of my smut scenes. Okay, well, yeah, because I don't know if you guys know, but Taz is an author, and me and Gabe are gonna do her book. I'm so excited for that, really. Yes, the ARCs is open.
Exciting.
Now I have to get on her ARC list, Liesel. I saw you announce the giveaway. I did see that. Even though I've kind of been AWOL on social media since, well, the last 2 weeks. Honestly. Your stuff is so good, though. Like, I'm, Oh, Mom. Oh, my God.
Can we say both?
Is it straight or gay? Oh, yeah, like... Wait, are you asking? Okay, so is the biker book straight or gay, or is... Well, because Taz's is straight. Is the biker
Yeah, sorry, I was kind of
gay?
having... No.
Oh.
It's a girl's guide to dating a biker. Z sent it to me.
Oh, okay.
Just because I have a weird obsession with bikers.
It's not a weird obsession. Literally, we love bikers. I was literally talking about this with Mom yesterday. Because, okay. So my mom literally goes, so she was talking about Jake. So we were talking about BTS. And she goes, yeah, RM's like is kind of like my bias, but you know, I was kind of seeing some of JK's stuff, and he's got some tattoos, and he's got bikes, and I was like, well, maybe he might become my first. And then I'm thinking to myself, just like Liesel is like sharpening her knives, all of her daggers, and also, but I don't think you would try to take my mom, knife, though. That's the only thing.
Yeah. No. I will verbally fight a bitch, but
she would just run you over with her scooter.
Yeah.
With her bike.
And yes, more compatible if you have your own bike. Although I will say, I will expose myself for a moment. I was on the way home today, just a couple hours before we started this. There's a canyon to get up to my house because I live in the mountains. And on the way up the canyon, I was directly behind a biker. He had a nice form. He had nice proportions.
I love how you said you were going to call yourself out, and I was thinking there was more to it. Like, oh, yeah, and I went up right beside him and tried to, like...
That would be very dangerous, considering we were going 50 around very sharp curves.
It's hot, though.
To drive crazy while staring not at the road?
Yes.
Okay.
Honestly, danger's sexy. I'm not going to lie.
Until you're both dead.
It's or
until like you accidentally run the other person off the road because you're staring too hard and swerve into them. Then it's not so sexy when it becomes manslaughter, vehicular manslaughter.
You're taking the fun out of it, dude. I was talking about like the danger of living life on the edge.
I mean, dark romance, I guess.
Dark romance. So, yeah, bikers are hot, but I've never seen one in the wild, if that makes sense. Like, I've never seen, like, one that was young, but also, like, one out in the wild like that. So, who knows? Maybe I'm just not... Okay. I don't know if, like... How do I say? Also, sorry, I'm gonna, like, interject on their talking. Z, I think, followed Taz last time we did a live stream, just because, like, we were chatting up a storm about Wicked. So I'm pretty sure you guys you followed each other on that because we were talking about that. I've never watched The Mask. I've never watched that. I need to, though. But maybe it's just, okay, it's not that I'm not into bikers. I just don't think I'm into bikers as much as y'all are. It's one of those things where I do enjoy them, but, like, that's not, like, the first thing on my list.
No, if they happen to be a biker, great. But that's not what you're looking for. And you definitely don't go full squirrel focused mode like I do.
When you see a biker, literally me and Liesel on talks with each other, like, when I'm driving and then she's driving, it will be like a moment where, like, she'll just be, like, dead silent, and then I'm like, did it get cut off? And then all of a sudden she'll just be like, ah, biker. No, it's fine.
I'm here. Just like, ooh, or like I'm in the middle of talking about something. I'm like, blah, 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 blah. Ooh, biker. And then I'll go silent after that.
I just love how these Vine ladies are supporting themselves in the comments, and we're just talking about, like,
biker depravity.
Biker depravity. Also, Sam Elliott. Am I, like, forgetting who this guy is? Let me look it up real quick, Mom. Sam Elliott. Is he supposed to be attractive? Sam Elliott in The Mask, because I've only seen him like as an old man.
Is he supposed to be attractive?
Maybe he was younger. Oh my
he was obviously
God, Mom. No. I've seen parts of The Mask, Mom. You've showed me parts of this, but I've never seen the whole thing. Also, God damn it, Mom. God, you need to, like, send this photo to the group chat, because, like, this is totally my mom's type. Hey. Mom, I'm not saying anything about Sam Elliott, but like I'm telling you right now, this bushy mustache is like your thing. And dude, share like I remember that. Okay, I remember now. Things are getting reminded in my brain.
AKA, you're remembering.
Yes, I remembered. I remembered.
You're being reminded in your brain. I remembered. That does kind of remind me of what something I used to say when I was younger, when I would forget something, which I started forgetting real early on. But I would always say I on forgot, because my parents were always saying I almost forgot, and that was what I was hearing. Instead of saying almost forgot, I was saying on forgot. So it's like I on forgot, and I just thought that meant forgetting.
It's sorry, I'm Z. Yeah, I'm honestly the audiobook the audition that I did for Taz was, first of all, I just want to thank her so much. I mean, I've thanked her so much already, but like it's such a pleasure to bring these characters to life, especially characters that are like so um how do I say, especially as a writer, and as Liesel knows because she writes as well. Um it's so important to me as the actor to like take what's written on the page and make it into this like spectacular journey. And just even listening to or sorry, I'm also I'm trying to monologue and then also, you guys are so sweet. I knew I was gonna cry in this stream. It was either gonna be because of love or it was gonna be because of my searing, sad, lonely depression. So it
No,
was gonna
definitely
be
the whole point of this was for love.
yeah. So instead of the searing, a lonely depression, um, it really does. And when Taz said that, like I was her Rose, like her main protagonist, it makes my heart full. It really does. Like it makes me feel like I don't know, because it's like I was the girl 5 years ago listening to Elizabeth Evans and Sarah J. Maas and feeling the same way, um, like at her voice. And like I still remember like monologuing to myself and doing the lines, and I didn't even know I was voice acting at the time. Um, and it's the best pleasure. So that's why like I'm beating myself up about this book I'm doing for Podium, because it's my first book and I'm taking it over from someone else, and it's like so tough because I'm not trying to be her, but at the same time I got to do a fucking bunch of accents, and it's like accents that I'm not comfortable with at all.
But that are coming across, and you're beating yourself the fuck up.
Mhm.
Guys, you got to be ready for this book when it comes out.
Oh.
Like it's gonna be real good.
Oh, I sent Lisa some of the audio recordings I did today or yesterday. I've not met them in person.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
sweet, Taz.
Oh. Gonna cry. I really, because I love Taz's world. And I'm not gonna lie, girl, I like your world a lot better than this Podium book. I'm not gonna lie. Also, it was written by a man though, so like like
yeah. Yeah.
so
Men don't know what girls want.
I say that with
Men
a
don't know
grain of
what women
salt.
want.
We can't tell anyone that I said that, like, you know, because I mean, I'm so blessed to even be on Podium's roster, but again, yeah, it's written by a man, so.
Also, something I wanted to say just before I forget, like a squirrel moment. Taz, you said like as you're writing, you're imagining the voices. And like I have a full-on movie going on in my head when I'm writing, so I understand you with that. It almost feels difficult to be able to put it into words enough because I have this movie going on in my head. So it's like, oh, I hear all of these different voices in my head, and I'm not crazy. And And so I'm like hearing how they say it and like the breaths that they take and the sounds. And then it's like, okay, how do I put that in the paper? He sighed, he sighed, he sighed. Like just put the same words over and over again, even though it was like, ah.
I'm
Anyway.
thinking of Gabe just sighing.
Right.
So this is kind of like off the record, but because you guys are here, like it's special. So of course. So it's not out yet, but Liesel wrote a smut scene for Gabriel. Commissioned work from her. For I don't know if you guys know what Quinn Audio is, but Quinn Audio is a very big erotica like I guess like a platform. I don't really know, but yeah, Gabe got an audition with Quinn, and we produced the audition. And obviously it was the editor, Gabe, and Liesel doing the writing, but we don't know yet if we got Quinn or not. I mean, I don't think that they would say no to the production, but I feel like Liesel felt that when she heard her writing come to life with that. I think you would say so, right?
Definitely. I mean, before this, I hadn't ever shared any of my writing really. Like if I did, it was definitely none of the smut scenes for sure. But then specifically when Gabe and Tabby came to me asking me to write him a smut scene, I'm like, okay, sure. I mean, this is a big opportunity. And then when they finally got back the finished audio file to me, I'm like, I wrote that. And Gabriel Michael is reading this, narrating this, and also fucking doing all of the wet sounds of my smut scene.
Oh yeah,
those were. Where did this come from?
Those were kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. First of all, I want to because I don't want to like go past any of the comments. Do you have Zayd in your head when you're looking at this? Yeah. You're dragon, you can do this. Oh, I love that. Is that something I've said? Because like I feel like I've also said that. You're a dragon, you can do this. Do you remember that?
I don't know. It sounds familiar, but I'm not sure if you said it.
Well, I'm glad that Quinn is big there, and thank you guys like so much. Yeah, we've been fucking busy. Like, if you couldn't tell, like the wet sounds. Okay, I'm gonna give you some insight right now. Those wet sounds are so disgusting to make in real life. Like, I honestly don't know. I mean, he's just also so talented. That's, why he did it. But it's like, it's a whole thing. Yeah, we did say it. We did say it, Liesel. I'm so happy.
Something we said lives in your head rent free. That means it has to go on merch.
Girl, Taz, don't get me started about Stuart Crank. He is my fucking... Oh, I've zoned out for a hot second. British King. He's British King.
Hot second, thinking of a hot second.
British King of graphic audio. Oh, you have news for us. What is it? I'm so excited now. Stuart Crank. Girl, I'll die.
do.
We're just like, I'm like, just immediately gets like so fucking like
focused.
I did see his cheese thing. It's so funny because he does it with his wife. And are you kidding me? No way. Girl, I bet you what, dude. I will text Stuart Crank personally, and I will be like, "Yo," because dude, we're Instagram buddies. I will text him
Yeah,
out.
wasn't he liking your stories and stuff?
He was. He liked my stories about Crave. Dude, I will like. Did you so you emailed him about an audition? Dude, I shit you not. I will text him right now and be like, yo, you need to like look at this one.
Look at your email, specifically from Taz.
Look at your email.
Look at your fucking email and accept this.
He said he was Okay,
Ooh.
so let me text, like, because again, it's still one of those things where I'm gonna text him and be like, yo, like, for real.
For real, you need to do this.
Her vampire affair. Girl, you know what?
Exsanguination. That's what gets to Tabby.
That's okay. So Taz, if you don't know, that's what I told Stuart Crank. Well, no, that's what he told me. So I told him that he was good at like pretending to suck blood.
Exsanguination. His first scene.
Yeah, girl, you're back to Girl, have I reminded you how excited I am for your title over and over again? Like I am just, oh my lord. See, now Stuart Crank will make me blush. The thing is, I love Gabe and I know you guys do too, and there's nothing wrong with Gabe, but now that we're doing shit together, it doesn't make me blush anymore. It kind of makes me cringe internally because we're like,
he's your boss and your brother.
Brothers, boss, best friends. Like, a sexing with him isn't as like scandalous as it probably would have been. But you give me Stuart Crank and I
you will gladly make those sex noises with him. I mean the wet noises.
Yes, Gabe and Stuart on a title. Thank you, Z. It is awkward. Like I say that with a grain of salt because like I love his work. It's nothing to do with his work. He's amazing. But when I was listening to that Quinn audition and he was staring at me and his editor Johnny was staring at me like, does she like it? Because like they're the like two gay guys looking at us being like, okay, how is a straight girl, the demographic, looking at this? And I was like, I am not going to make any movements. I'm not going to make any sound. I am just going to listen to this like a professional.
Poker face.
He's your friend, so it makes sense. Yeah. It's gonna, girl, Z, I'm telling you what. I'd be if I knew I was on a title, like it's like being on a title with like, you know, like someone like a famous, I mean, they are famous actors, but like it's working with someone you've always wanted to work with. It's amazing. For that one novella book that I'm doing, Gabe was trying to get like John Vertullo to do the He was trying to, oh my god, don't even look at me. He was trying to get John Vertullo to do the novella book, but I think he's gonna do it anyway. Imagine being the author and having my slave. Yes, no, Taz, it's like a completely different experience. See, girl, bro, hold on, I need my water, bro. I ran out of water.
It's gotten to the point where she needs water. She
entertain
thirsty.
While I'm gone, bro.
I'm being left unsupervised.
Dude, I brought up John Vertullo and I needed to go get some water.
It's still John Vertullo, though. Like, you didn't need to go get water at Stuart Crank. It's so exciting, though. potentially being able to work with Stuart Crank. I can never entertain on my own because I'm just like, I get so focused looking at the chat and then not actually like, I can't do what like the gamers do or anything like that, reading the chat out loud. Doesn't feel natural.
Bro. Also, I did sorry, I'm trying to catch up. I'll have to...
Thank goodness you're back. I was dying alone.
Okay, so I do need to show you guys what my mom bought me. So I got this as a as a Valentine's Day gift.
Ooh. I didn't know they got any bigger.
Yeah, they make big dragons. And so
wow.
I got
What are you naming this one?
I don't know. This one's got to have
Are you
like
gonna name never mind. Is it male or female?
Is it oh, he's a male for sure.
Call it Stuart Crank.
Oh. Okay.
Then you can have him in the booth with you recording.
I'm not gonna lie, Stuart is not a name for a guy like this. I'm not gonna lie. I love Stuart Crank,
Rip.
but Stuart is not it.
Stewie. No, that's not it either.
Hell no. Stop. Yeah, so my mom got this for me. My mom's like she's sweet as hell. So every year on Valentine's Day, because she knows I'm single. Oh. Because my mom knows I'm single every year. She always gets me something on Valentine's Day, for the few couple of years. She's gotten me like it's almost like an edible arrangement, but it's like she knows I don't like really fruit, so she will get she got me one of those boxes that had like the butterflies that were like rubber banded, so that when you pulled open it would like
lucky.
And so my mom gets me that, and I'm so blessed to have a mom who actually cares that I'm fucking single and alone on Valentine's Day. Like, oh, Lisa.
I'm glad you have a mom who does that for you too.
Yikes! No comment. Noted silence.
Noted silence.
Yeah, we're not alone.
Mary, you are nice. Stop telling yourself you're not.
I'm a bitch. Stop telling people I'm nice.
There can be nice bitches.
True. Also, no, girl, Stuart is not a pen name. Like, that's his actual name. Oh, did you say my outfits were cute? Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you.
Oh, I'll put it in the calendar of April 18th.
Oh, well, shit. I'll have that shit on my calendar. Obviously. But no, Uncle Stuart, what are you talking about now? Yeah, I have an uncle named Stuart, but well, Stuart's cool, but he's not a sexy audio narrator. Sorry, I'm eating my I get like those oatmeal cream pies, and I didn't eat it.
I have a cake.
Yeah, show people your cake, dude. Since I'm eating mine. Well, happy early birthday to your sister as well.
Yes, a couple months early, but still happy birthday. All right, let me...
And yeah, see, we're not alone. I'm really happy we did this. I mean, I wasn't bullshitting you. Oh, yes, show it.
I have a cake. I was gonna get like heart cookies, but then I saw a cake instead. And it's dropping sprinkles everywhere.
Oh.
So
You deserve
I'm
to
gonna
eat
have
cake,
a piece
dude.
of cake. I do. I was expecting Mom to be home by now, but she is not.
That's okay.
I mean, I've literally just been back and forth this whole week, so.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm not bullshitting you. I literally sent Liesel a video message, like me slowly well, okay, I feel like I slowly spiraled, if that makes sense. Like, I started out, haha, like I'm laughing, I'm like updating you, and then all of a sudden it just fucking crusades into like I don't understand like why men are like this, and I do not know why the fuck I said any of that. I mean, I was being real, but I was like, I did not expect to say all that I did, and it was like an 18-minute video, and I was like, I'm so sorry for spiraling. I needed to
Sometimes
get
you
it
just
out,
gotta let
but
yourself spiral. Exactly.
straight men are so ew. If only we could package like a gay man and then like just turn that
Make them
final
attracted.
like switch.
Take a gay man and make them attracted to women, but keep the gay man attributes.
Right. Or yes, good distinguished Taz. Straight real men.
We need a real man.
Well, it's just yes, doggos are better than men. The reason that it was so like apparent was because I know some of you know this, but not everybody. Not that I talk about it all the time, but I've been out of a relationship for 5 years now. And not that my last one was any like thing to, yell home about. But I did love him and it ended kind of poorly.
I'll say.
It ended with a slap in a video, which we do have.
Which he asked for.
He did, which is so fucking weird. Why are they into girls being mean to them and hitting them? Why are like men into that? I really don't understand. It's not a compliment.
No.
Like, it really isn't.
Or like you try and insult them and they're like, ooh, that's hot.
Like, and they're not doing it in the hot Cassian way either, where it's like, fight me. It like,
No.
it's like kind of, yeah, it's a sub thing. Z, it is a sub thing. Put them in their place. See, if it was like a hot guy who also knew how to dom, I feel like it would be hotter. But it's like, if I have to put you in your place every time, I feel like I'm just getting into like a mommy kink.
Exactly.
And I'm
like I feel like there are also other ways to put them into their submissive or whatever, into their place that they want to be in without pain and violence.
Right. Mommy issues. Yeah, I know. And authority issues.
I've heard that calling real men a good boy really puts them in their place.
Ew. Well, okay. See, again, anything can sound hot and sexy in a context, but like you take it out of context and it's like, good boy. It's like, I'm icked by that. But in a hot context, it could be hot.
In a hot context, it could be hot.
So okay. Or they want you to be their kid. Yes. They oh my God. So here's the thing. I went on a date with someone, kind of was in sort of like a situationship sort of deal. And what she's talking about that she was icked about was a comment that he made on God, what was it? On our first date. And I said, what was it that I said? Because I like to tell people, like, I don't want to say upfront, but it's kind of like being up. I mean, it is being upfront. I'm like, hey, I'm a virgin. Like, I don't have much experience. Like, if you think that you're going to get something by the end of this, it's not going to happen. Like, is basically what I'm trying to say. And he said something about, like, dirtying up my canvas. And, like, when I told it back to her, it was like, she started, like, she started like, ew. She's like, like she's hissing. And I'm like, girl, okay.
Good to know I have the exact same reaction now as I did then. Uh-oh.
I'm not going to tell you. I'm really
You've piqued her interest.
Oh, well, that day, that was the guy that I was telling you about. That was the yes.
She went into protective mode real quick.
Wait, yes, you are. Who? Wait.
That's in response to you saying, I'm not going to tell you about that. She's like, yes, you are.
Oh, no. That was, okay. That one was the fucking guy from work. So you already know about that one. Yeah, he did. So yes, he did say that. Oh no, Mom. No, it wasn't the God. There's so much that I feel like I haven't said to you guys, which I feel like I need to like tell you. But
you need to put this in a whole ass video.
I do.
At this point. Or we make another live stream just for you to talk about this.
There's a couple of guys at my work, but there was only one. Write a novel. Girl, I'll make Lisa write the novel for me.
I'm already writing a novel based on a Tabby character. I can absolutely make another based on this.
Honestly, literally, Lisa is just making like books based on like my own life events. Like she's gonna be funded for the rest of her life.
Yeah, I'll have a constant stream of just stories
and ideas
to turn into a fantasy world.
Yes, Mom, I know. Okay, bro, I wasn't gonna tell. I wasn't gonna tell you about like the details of the event. You know what I mean? But okay, hold on. How did we go from? So, I said what I was trying to say that in a context, it was kind of hot.
Yes, you can see for sure.
Oh,
sorry, I just wanted to answer. She wanted to.
Yes,
I can always do with a good beta reader.
Yes, Taz. How do we go from how would he go? Can we go back to Stuart Craig, please?
Because now you've gotten into this.
How the fuck did that happen? Okay, so go back to the fictional men, please, because the real men are just depressing. What I was saying was that in a context, I feel like things can be hotter than like taken out of context. Because in the moment, it wasn't like a weird thing to say, I feel. But then looking back on it, it was. Like
no, that definitely would be weird hearing that first of all. In the moment, at least for me.
Guys, I thought this was a safe space. I thought it was hot
it is.
In context.
It's a very safe space. That's why we can make fun of you with no hard feelings. At least I can anyway.
Yeah, Stuart Crank lives in the UK. He does. I believe so. Dude, Mom.
I'm with you on that one, Mary.
Okay. Also, I was telling you, I mean, we said this in our episode, but I was talking about the biting thing, and Mom was like, that's not sexy. And I was like, yeah, it is. The things you talk about with our mothers. I think, here's the thing, though. Like, I don't talk to my mom about, like, situations revolving me. It's more so, it's like, you can talk about a sex scene out of context, but then, like, once you put, like, a name on it, like, once you put, like, oh, this is my experience, then it gets weird.
In what context have you been bitten? I mean, if you don't want to share, that's fine, but, like...
Well, now you did it, Mom. What do you mean? Like, bitten on the neck, you mean? Please, God, tell me it's the neck.
Or just bitten somewhere else, because, like, if it was a violent biting, I can understand why it'd no longer be hot.
Yeah, dude. Everyone's fucking afraid.
Afraid, but also morbidly curious.
Oh yeah.
Oh, see.
Mom, I fucking I need some like alcohol. We're gonna have this conversation.
Are we drinking now?
I don't know. I
Do
said
you,
this
do you
live
even
stream
have
thing.
any
Yeah,
rum?
I do have some rum.
Yeah, it's too late for alcohol.
I don't want to anger. No, you're not gonna anger my mom at all. Like, I ask her this kind of shit. Did she put a fucking vampire emoji in there?
Yes. A male vampire, specifically. Yeah, Taz will ask all the questions for you, Z.
Fuck you, Mom.
We love you.
Because the thing is, like, that is the type of shit that is hot. Yes.
How do we have a mother that is like hates biting and then a daughter who loves biting?
Here's the thing, like, a neck bite is hot if it's not like an actual, like, you're digging your canines in, you know what I mean? The only thing that's hot about like a vampire bite is it the fact that there's like pleasure attached to it in all the novels. Oh, never mind. Taz is like, never mind. It's still hot regardless. Never mind. Never mind then.
Actual biting. Did it draw blood? Is that why you put the vampire?
Is it? Is it? Oh my god. Okay, drawing blood. Here's the thing. Neither of us know.
Did he drink it?
Oh, I will. I don't know about drawing blood, bro. Okay, that's Taz's limit, okay, is the drawing blood thing.
Yeah. Kind of drink it? Okay, so literally you were with a vampire.
No, okay, so Mom, okay, now you're out of the realms of our, like, expertise. Okay, that was weird. Do you remember, Mommy, do you remember, David? Do you remember David from elementary school? Do you remember how he was, Why are you stopping?
Huh?
Hold on, there's so many comments. Blood King is great, but not from... It was a very odd night.
What do you mean not from biting? Like, you're talking about like blood kink, like with knife play? I mean, yeah, teeth, yeah, definitely infection from all the stuff in the mouth.
Oh, Got she it. Is tough. Ooh, okay.
I've written a couple of short stories that involve knife play, but that was like mostly mafia stuff.
Mom, I'm so...
Z, I don't think that's quite the same thing we're talking about.
Here's the thing. If I ever, like, if anything does happen and, like, I at least know that I'm gonna go to my mother and not feel, like, embarrassed. Like, in a sense of... Because she's already done, I feel like, everything...
Under the sun.
Well, I don't want to say... Okay, hold on. I'm...
Nice.
Okay, the dagger and the tilting of the head. I mean, that one's hot as hell, yeah. I don't think I'm saying this with not saying that my mom like has I'm just saying age and experience, okay? Like so at least I won't feel like nervous coming to her and being like, "Yo." What were we actually talking about?
Your dragon getting a gift for Valentine's Day?
Yeah, it was so nice. I got my mom got me a dragon for I don't remember what we were talking about. It's wonderful having a mom that you can go to. Yeah, what's great about my mom in a lot of ways is, I mean, many things, but I've never felt uncomfortable coming to her. Yeah, mom, it definitely went way off topic. Yeah, it did, but now
That's
we're
the whole
here
point.
now. So it's great because like, I don't feel, especially when it came to a lot of people in because again, I'm from the Midwest, so there's a lot of misunderstanding about sex ed. And there was never a moment where I felt weird going up to her about like asking about that stuff. So it definitely makes me feel, and because I was never like a whore in high school like some of my other classmates, it was like it was one of those things where like mom never had to worry that I was like trying to sneak off to be with a guy or anything. Um I was not hitting it like that in high school. Mine was like AP classes and theater and practicing violin. Like I didn't I didn't have time for any shit like that. Um but yeah, it's great to I literally sent my mom something today that said like what was it, mom? Let me see. Um I want to just make sure I like it was something like sweet. One Ha! There's literally one one group chat I have with a friend of mine. Um and she it's called The Couple in the Third Wheel. That's what I put as the group chat. Oh, what's happened? Hold on. Oh, I love that. Can I like I don't know, can I'm going to send like a heart or something. Let me send a heart. How can I send a heart, damn it?
There's emojis in the text box.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm sending virtual loves. um yeah, it's I guess if we're coming down from the emotional the emotional fun, the emotional high, like it's not that, and I feel like we can all sort of feel this way as I don't know, I guess women singles, except for mom. Um where we know it's not us. Like it's like in our practical in our mindset and everybody like who are friends with you, it isn't about you, but especially I even have these vulnerable moments of being like, okay, if I'm so great and all these good things are happening for me and, you know, I'm a great person, I'm sexy, I'm, you know, fun, I'm intelligent, like all these like good things. Again, and not everyone's perfect, but like as imperfectly perfect as you could think of someone, why is it not happening for me? Like is one of those things that um like I constantly have to war with myself about. Let me see. She's on top. God, that hits close to home.
Perfect casting.
Yeah, that hits kind of not about the cheating, but like about the like taking pictures of yourself and shit. Um. So yeah, it's very much that feeling. Sorry, I'm also just trying to make sure everyone can get their thoughts in. Yeah, and it's I wish we didn't have to think about those things, and I wish that like things could be I think it's the things that I don't know, Lisa, if you can like put this into words, but it's the constant same things you hear over and over again that trigger me hardcore. Like oh, just go out and have fun. Oh, just go on the dating apps. Oh, just it'll happen for you. Like, oh, you'll find your soulmate when it's the right time. Like,
it's like they're thinking that we're not even trying anything.
Yeah, it's like you hear all those things, and it's like from friends, family, whoever, and it's like we fundamentally understand those things. Like, I know. Like, I know. And I really do. And there's nothing like that, like, I know it comes from a good place. And I know it's like, but also when it comes like super repetitive, I'm allowed to feel in this moment that I really liked somebody and like put myself out there for the first time in a long time. Am allowed to feel upset about something not. It's like, yes, did I dodge a bullet? Yes. Is he an asshole? Yes. Did he say weird things to me on the first date? Yes. But it's also like that moment of like, I'm trying to find the word, sorry. I'm also trying not to like ADHD myself into like I'll read what you guys said after I finish my thought. That God, I don't know where I was. I went off my tangent. I apologize.
The
Say your thoughts,
repetitive
Lisa.
stuff. I mean, I guess when it comes to like talking about this sort of stuff, I'm more of the avoidant type because it's like I just get so frustrated because of, I mean, what you said of people just saying, well, clearly you aren't trying hard enough because if you were, then you'd probably have a partner by now. And part of me is just like, I'm bi, so I should be able to go for both genders, but that's not working either. and and then, I mean, this might be a little bit of TMI from me, so
Nope,
but
literally TMI's out the window.
but it my parents have recently been exploring and opening up their marriage. And so in doing that, they've been having a lot of sex partners. And then now it's because, my parents got together when they were in college and they had never dated anyone else besides each other. And so it gets to this point where they're now like, my dad for a while had like 5 girlfriends that he was on and off dating, and then my mom had like is going to various like hookup parties, and then they're telling me like, well, you should like try having sex sometime, or you should try going on a date sometime. And I'm like, why? Because after 30 years of marriage, you're finally going on dates with other people, and now you think you can lecture me about going on dates? Well, maybe you could have prepared me about how to. I don't know. I'm definitely bitter about that. But it's just like hearing that repetitive thing all the time of just, clearly you aren't trying. Clearly, if you were trying, you would have a partner. And it's just like, all right, well, I've done dating apps. And like Tabby said, I've done dating apps, and I've gone to like coffee places
We've
and like
gone out,
cafes and
yeah.
stuff. And even at this point, like I've gone to a couple of bars and like karaoke places, clubs, that sort of stuff. And I've asked people for numbers and that sort of stuff. And so I've done all these things, but then somehow, oh no, it didn't work. So I guess just most of the time I'm happy being single in the way that I don't need someone else. But it definitely hits me hard, just like, obviously around Valentine's Day and any time that I see someone in a healthy, happy relationship. So that's kind of my ramble.
There's a little bit of like, I love seeing love, but also fuck you. Um,
I mean, literally, I told Tabby this yesterday. So I was driving down the hill to go do a dog sitting gig. And well, for one, I was listening to a very sad Lauren Spencer Smith song about not good parents. Well, more so about like just like not good connection with them. But anyway, so I was listening to that and already feeling emotions, and then I ended up passing, like I was driving, and on the corner of a street, like waiting to cross, was a couple wearing matching outfits, and then also like heart glasses and heart antenna headbands, and like they weren't like on top of each other, but like they were like comfortably slotted together. That's a weird way to say it, but you know, like an arm over the shoulder, an arm around the waist, and like they just like had these huge grins on their face, and I just started bawling in my car. Because it's like, why? Fuck you guys for being happy. I mean, good for you, but also fuck you.
She's gotten so much like me, it's crazy. Well, first of all, I want to go back to the traumatized.
Yeah, that's my rant.
No. I mean, obviously, that's what we're also here to talk about feelings, dude. Like, do people ever just think we're traumatized? I mean, yeah, like, especially when like you've been, I don't know, there's so many factors, but first of all, if someone put hands on you, Taz, let us know where and we'll bury them. Just let us know. We know how to. My mom watches those true crime shows. She knows how to bury a body. Also, mom said she went through a hoe phase. I feel like I want to. I can't. That's my whole thing. And that's why when you said, Lisa, about your parents telling you just go have sex, it's like that doesn't work the same way it does for you that it does for me. Like, I can't just go out there and have sex because I want to. Like, I am the poor bastard that has to have like an emotional connection, and like when I sit in that emotional connection, I start to develop feelings. And then feelings develops into fucking heartache because then I'm sitting there being like, well, but what if we're in a relationship? Also, I have my little orca with me. It's my support orca.
I've got to support JK. A shirtless JK specifically, but
hot. I'm 31 and people are like you should settle and be happy. I want to be in a relationship. Yeah, honestly, the whole like living and then not settling thing is totally something. Is like and that's what I feel like drives me more than like hinders me. But also at the same time, like I physically can't do those things that people are saying. Like of having a hoe phase or doing all those things, because it's like those things aren't comfortable for me to do if I'm not like connected to the person in a friend way.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, what Taz said of like want forever best friend. Like honestly, yeah. Well, I want someone who's gonna be at our side for forever, for the rest of forever.
I'm blessed to be a part of this community too. Like, first of all, Taz saying about how would a man even fit into my. Here's the thing, that's so real though. Like, the reality of it is just like, dude, I'm so fucking busy. How am I gonna have to like have a man at this point? But it's oh, you know what the okay, you guys would really appreciate this. You know what fucking also triggers me when someone says it is when they say that, oh, it's because you're a book girly that you have an unrealistic expectation for like what romance is, and that's why you don't have someone. And I'm like, pause, hold up, rewind. This is from the men who are talking like anime guys, Dungeons and Dragon nerds, I don't know, harem fanatics, Pornhub enthusiasts. Like, hold up. I have unrealistic expectations for romance.
Yeah, exactly, Taz. Unrealistic expectations or don't fucking try. Most of the time, they just don't want to try. just because it's like, oh, I know that I'm not anything like that, so I'm gonna blame it on you instead. I'm not gonna try and change myself because I'm pretty cool.
Yes, first of all, I do want to bring up what my mom said though. Like, I am very protective of my mom over the fact that she's been abused in like a physical way. And like in a way, and yes, like, and I do mean to say that anyone who has, I just feel, I want to bury those people, you know what I mean? So I guess in that way I'm glad that that isn't my reality, but also at the same time it's like I still can feel upset that I don't like, again, just because I'm not in like an abusive relationship doesn't mean that, like, you know, um it's still not sad to not be in one. You know what I mean? Um
Also, yes, if you have a dog, like the man definitely needs to pass the dog
Girl,
test.
don't even get me started about animals. That just
They
dude, that just
know.
made me think of Avery, remember? I was
Mm-hmm.
telling you how the dog did not check the dude's vibe test and she still went along with him.
Yeah.
Not that I'm saying like, yeah, but anyway. Um
Also, I think about the unrealistic expectations sort of thing. We're not exactly expecting. I mean, obviously, yeah, would it be great if we had like a Rhysand or a Cassian character? Yes, that would be great. However, those are also fictional characters. We know that they don't like exactly exist out there. So instead of like saying you need to check all of these boxes, it's like here are a few boxes called standards that I need checked. You don't need to have violet eyes. You don't need to have wings. Though, if you want
I'm
to do cosplay, that'd be great. Um,
I
but
don't mind a little
like,
role play.
but maybe have respect for women. Maybe treat someone properly with proper decency. Maybe a couple compliments here and there. Maybe take them out on a date. Just something
God,
to think about.
that's so sad that like that's the fucking standard.
Maybe don't try and take them to bed right away and then just leave them in the morning.
Am I allowed to share a picture here? Or... Of course, yeah. Like, also Taz figuring out that Mitch is actually like a dog. um, if my expectations are unrealistic, then let them be with them. I'm not asking for. Yeah, yeah. You know what? I don't think you can share like a picture in the chat. Can
You could
you?
put in the Discord, maybe.
You can put in the Discord because we're all on there. It's weird. I don't think you can send pictures on here.
No, I don't think so. Chat settings.
Though I could like hold up a picture of Mitch like to the camera as well. So
Yeah.
Taz could see. Mitch is adorable. I don't know if you can.
No wings, no me. I mean, he could potentially be a mafia lord if that's one of your standards that you want to hold
Honestly,
it
this
to.
this one's so fucking adorable.
I like all the ones where he's upside down.
I'm showing her the pictures that you showed me today, Z. I know, he looks so handsome.
After his grooming.
Though I will say, yeah, no wings, nada. If you're not...
I literally have like fake wings that you can spread open. That was a really bad hand motion for that, but
they can just spread wide open, you know, like
spread open, you know.
So that's where I was like a couple of weeks ago is all I'm trying to say. It's like
Oh yeah, that's how we got there.
It's the societal expectations, but it's just myself, you know, because love is such a important part of my life, not only in my friendships and my family, but like something I want. Like, I have a great career. I have so many good things going for me. I'm not saying that I'm not thankful for those things. It's just that one extra piece is missing. And even though I do believe that you
stayed
should.
with us all the way to 4 a.m. That's commitment, Z. We
Yeah, it's
love you.
always a pleasure. We love you so much.
We love you, Z. Thank you for staying with us so long.
10 minutes or so. I need my man to treat me like my gay best friend.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, like, okay, I've said this before to Tabby, and she gets it. So if Tabby was a man, I would date her. Him. Partially, okay, part of that also is because we've seen a lot of similarities between her and JK, and absolutely I would date JK.
Wow, you were really gonna say fuck. You really...
No, I wasn't. I wasn't gonna say fuck. I might have maybe been about to say dominate, but
okay. Night, Z.
Bestie, I would absolutely have a bestie man. Wait, that is a weird way to say that.
Yeah, no, for real. Like
all of the good qualities, all of the qualities of Tabby as a man. Green flag.
I'm not gonna lie, it's so funny that you say that because Irene and Avery, my friends from back home, have boyfriends that are very similar to me. It's literally all my friends have gotten men that are like my male equivalent. And it's like, wow, hilarious. Okay.
I've only once fallen deeply in love with someone. It did not end well, unfortunately.
Yikes. And oh, that's another thing. I was literally about to tell you the thing that I hate when people tell me. It's like, you're young. You've got so much time. It's like, you think I know that? But also, I'm telling you what right now, I'm not trying to be morbid, but like so much stuff happens all at the same time. Like, you know.
You never know what could come tomorrow.
So it's like, might as well just fucking live life. I don't want to hear the whole you're young thing again. Because
you're young. Well, so was Mozart.
He died.
Just saying.
Do you think Mozart got pussy before he died?
No.
He was no. He's a musician. There's no way. There's no way
no, it's not even that. He was just so focused on his music. He could be a musician anyway, but like he was just so focused on his music.
Dude,
no way he had time for that.
Mom and Taz, they're just like,
Woohoo.
Hey, I'm asking the important questions here. Okay. I bet he did not.
I don't think so.
You know how sad that is, I feel? It's like, it's almost like...
Versus Bach.
I don't want to say sad, but it's like, imagine me, like... No, I'm not.
Okay, just imagine Tabby. Period.
Imagine me. And it's like the idea of like not having sex before like my time comes. You know what I mean? Like those are the kind of morbid thoughts that happen, and I'm like, okay, well tonight's it's like the question, if it's your last night on earth, what are you doing? I'm like, I am going to Chris Evans' house, banging on the door, telling him I'm gonna die tomorrow, and saying, please just fuck me.
I thought you were gonna say, instead of banging on the door, like, and just banging him.
I mean, banging on the door, you know, like in his Beverly Hills
I would
villa.
fly to Korea and stalk JK until he accepted me. And even if that put me in prison, I mean, hey, at least I tried.
You're outside the window. It's like, I'm a dying girl. You won't fuck a dying girl? It's like,
I wrote a fan fiction about you. Fuck me.
You know, it's like, how rude of you, sir. Like,
how dare you? Like, aren't you making donations to the Make-A-Wish Foundation? I'm making a wish right now.
I'm It's a good line. I'm so glad we're giving you. See, this is why I said Liesel's getting funded for life, dude. Half the shit that I say that she could probably get funded for her books. I'm like, I'm dying. The least you could do is fuck me. Like, what the hell? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm trying to put down is that it's like, especially when you have like so many things, like especially with me having so many people that are older in me in my life, like I'm the baby of the baby, so like everyone above me is just dying, and so it's like being around that atmosphere of just like, I don't know.
At least they're
Like,
not asking you to fuck them.
what, the people
I'm
around me?
sorry. That was a
What?
very intrusive thought. I did not mean to say that out loud. I'm sorry.
No,
I'll
it's fine.
stop.
No, it was more like, wait, who am I? Okay,
Who am
so
I?
who am I? I was talking about my family, dude. Um,
Yes, I know. That's why I'll
so
stop.
that's why it's more just so the fact that it's like, I don't know, like, you see it in a book in the fire, you're a narrator and you'll know. Ah, it's yeah, so sometimes that morbid thought crosses my mind sometimes of like what if I died tomorrow and I didn't do anything,
On
like
your
I didn't.
grave, on your headstone, it'll say she was waiting for the perfect man. She was sorely disappointed.
Yikes, because then the last one was just like, oh shit. um so yeah, and it's like, I love Valentine's Day. I love getting to spend it's also like, even though some people in the country doesn't really think of Valentine's Day as a serious thing, it's just I've never really had a true Valentine's Day with somebody. So it's like, it's one of those sad things where it's like, at least in the sadness, in the sense of like, oh, it's something that I've never had and that I've always been so close at getting, but like never there.
I mean, this
And
is literally the first time I've bought myself anything for Valentine's Day.
oh shit, yeah.
I mean, usually I just sit around and it's a normal day.
Yeah. And and it was, I walked in Walgreens, get my mom's, it was hit with her.
I was literally gonna say the same thing. So I was at the store earlier, right, getting this cake and a couple other things, and I walked into the main like Kroger store that I always go to, and it was packed, not of any females. It was majority all males in there
All
buying
guys.
flowers and candy. The candy aisle was like packed, and there was a long line at the flowers, and some poor guy knocked over a vase of flowers.
Dude, late ass motherfucker. Why are they all in there after work?
And like the Valentine's aisle, like the seasonal aisle that was in there, packed with guys all fighting over plushies that were almost gone anyway. And it's just like, wow. Okay, this is what I haven't been missing.
That's crazy. This is my first Valentine. Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad you get to have your first Valentine's alone with us. Yeah, no, for sure. Mm-hmm. Like, this definitely was going to help me because, like, I was kind of in my head. That's why I made it.
Like, because I mean, we've talked about this a bajillion times before, and it never feels any easier. Like, the emotions stay the same every time we talk about it. And, I just felt spurred to of like, well, even if we don't have boyfriends, I just wish there was like a cozy space where we could just hang out and talk and laugh and share stories. And it's like, oh, wait, we do that sometimes. It's called a live stream. Let's have a Valentine's Day live stream.
And it definitely made me feel good because it's like, I don't want to be depressive all the time. It's mostly just being real. Mm-hmm. But I did want to say before we because I know we've been on for like a couple hours.
Almost 2 hours.
I did want to tell you guys my other story I had one more story.
The double date one?
The double date one. Valentine's Day. This is my sophomore year. So it was sophomore year of college, and young Tabitha
Once upon a time.
Once upon a time, on a very sad and lonely night,
Many years ago.
Many years ago. It was cold and rainy. So I was kind of talking to this guy. He was also in theater because I also, dating because of the show, a showman's.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't really a showman's because he was just like a sound guy. So I'll let you finish.
Sorry. That was intrusive thoughts.
This isn't fucking ASMR, bitch.
No, that would be terrible ASMR. Sorry, I have a heart donut.
Oh. Well, I didn't get anything.
Shh.
So I was like talking to this guy. He was nice. I think we went on one date before this, and it was coming up with Valentine's Day, and I also had a friend who was who actually was in a relationship for, I think, like, no, Mom, I didn't get any. I mean, no. I mean, I got my plushie. I meant I didn't get myself like food. That's what I meant. No, I got a wonderful gift for Valentine's Day. And I love it, Mom. I was really happy.
You didn't get yourself anything.
I did cry when I opened it, though, because I was like, oh, she knows me so well. She got me a plushie.
My mother loves me.
My mother does love me. So this friend, how do I say? She wasn't really a friend. Okay, this is gonna be hard because it's like I thought we were friends, but it was one of those things where like she just was friends with me because like I was nice, and like it wasn't a real friendship. Like she would just come to me about, but anyway, that's not the point. So we were friends at the time, and she goes, "Oh, why don't we go on a double date?" I'd never had like anything on Valentine's Day, so I was like, okay, might as well. So I guess let me clarify what I said before. I've never had somebody on Valentine. We weren't together. Like that had been our second date. We weren't even like a couple. And after this date, we definitely weren't a couple.
Yeah, after this date.
Yeah, after this fucking horrific circumstance. So I was also the only one who had a car. So I drove us into town. So my friend, the guy was sitting up front, and my friend and her boyfriend were sitting in the back. Now, they were kind of still in that like 4-month honeymoon phase where they were still kind of all over each other. But at least the boyfriend, his name was Liam. I loved that guy to death. We had ended up being like really good friends after this. Liam kind of kept his hands to himself, but my friend was kind of all over him in my back seat, and I kind of was like, it didn't like escalate too far, like on our way to. It just got worse. So we went to. Well, first of all, I can't forget the awkward moment when my date got in the car, and I felt really awkward after our first kiss because, like, I don't know how to explain this to y'all, but like he just enveloped my lips. like the sucker fish on the side of the tank, like he just and like just like and just like yanked like fucking mad. And so like the first kiss was like not something I didn't want to kiss him again, which should have been like my first clue that I was like. So it was one of those moments where he got in the car, he was gonna kiss my lips and kind of like went like this. and I
laugh every time. Like I feel bad for him, but at the same time, I just laugh every time.
After that kiss, because my friend didn't want to kiss him either, because she had to kiss him for the show. Anyway, all drama. So we go to the local Indian place. I knew it was a bad idea, and also, so the plan was to go to dinner and a movie. That was the plan, and because all these people are late, I was like, okay, we're going to see the movie in 2 hours. We're not going to be able to eat for long. So we go to the Indian place we really liked, and it was full of people. I mean, obviously Valentine's Day, and our college was so small. There's like 2 restaurants that would have been Valentine's Day worthy of a date, and that was one of them.
Basically, college student affordable.
Yes, college student affordable, and it was a nice place to go, and it was amazing food, best Indian food I've ever had, honestly.
Yeah.
And I'm saying this with trying some of the place in LA. So fast forward to we get to the restaurant, and then we look, we're like, okay, it's going to be a 2-hour wait. I was like, holy fuck, we're not going to be able. And guess what was right next door? Fazoli's. If you don't know what that is, Taz, Fazoli's is a wonderful, depressed filled state. It is a drive-through
fast food pasta.
It is a drive-through pasta place. Like, you can sit in and eat it, but there is a drive-through it is a drive-through pasta place in the Midwest. And it's really, really good, not gonna lie. Like, I mean, it's my depressed food. Like, we went there, like, Olive Garden was too expensive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I know the Fazoli's is there. I was like, there's no one there. Like, this is Valentine's Day. There's no one sitting there. We're like, but there were families that were there, but like, it wasn't like a date place. So I said, okay, let's go to Fazoli. So we walk over there, because it wasn't like we didn't have to park in a different place. It was in the same like place. And so my date did actually pay for my food, which was happy about.
Good.
I think I paid for him the first time though. I think that was him saying like, "Oh, I'll pay you back, and I'll pay you for this." That was kind of like a even Steven. And then Liam bought his date food, and we sat. And the weird thing was that my date kept trying to hold on to my hand when eating, but he was trying to hold on to my right hand, and that's like my eating hand. And so, like I said, dude, I need this hand. And so Liam and I are trying to shovel down our food because we're the only ones that are like seeing the urgency that we need for like to get going. And those guys are just taking their sweet time. And I was like, okay, let's go. So it was like, I don't like feeling rushed. So at this point, the date wasn't like bad. It just was like very like, I wish we had time. The talking wasn't bad. It was kind of awkward because Liam was very silent versus my friend was very loud and louder than me. And that's saying something.
That is saying something. I think you and Liam should have been the couple and just left those 2 there.
Dude, Liam was so scared of his own shadow. I feel like I would have went naked in front of that guy and he would have like ran away.
Was Liam that like skinny bean that you slapped upside the head? That was the same Liam, right? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that would have been a perfect date for you guys.
Liam was the first man who ever said, "You terrify me."
At least honestly.
He said, "I literally can't look at you in the eye. You're so confident when you walk into a room. I can't talk to you." Like I was so flabbergasted. Because he never said hi to me. Like, he always was just like every time I'd be like, "Hi, Liam," he'd be like,
head down.
Oh my God. I was like, bro, what's happening? So we finished like with our food, and then we make our way to the theater, and we were watching Alita Battle Angel. I remember this when it came out. And that's the only reason, because Liam was a hermit. Like, Liam was a hermit who had an Xbox, and he never came out of his room. Also, he's the one that said he put his sword up his ass. And he said he could suck his own dick, which I don't know if he could. I never witnessed it. But I also don't think Liam was a liar. I'm not going to lie.
Sounds like a closeted gay.
Oh, he was bisexual, dude. He was such an outbuy. Okay, so that's the only reason that he came to that movie was because it was a little battle and he was really big in the manga. And it was a good movie. It was fine. My awkward part of the date was my date trying to put his arm around me. And again, it's hard to describe, but I just viscerally felt icky. It's not like he necessarily did anything to me, but he also
Mm-hmm.
did have his hand hanging in a weird position where it was like over my tit, but like not, he wasn't like grabbing, but it was just kind of like
Mm-hmm.
dangling there.
It was resting there, yeah.
Kind of like, okay, I kind of want to, but like I'm not going to unless like I get the okay. Because
I
then
mean, you should listen to that sort of thing of just like, if you feel uncomfortable about that and you felt that way about the kiss, like that should have been your clue of just like, okay, nope.
and that's what, like, again, we talk about learning experiences. Like those are things that I wanted to learn because I was like, I need to listen to my gut about that. Because
Mm-hmm.
I felt so icky about that. I had to get up and go to the bathroom during it because I was like, nope, I need to get out of this like hold.
Mm-hmm.
And it was also awkward because Liam and his date were like trying to make out during it while sitting next to us. And I was like, bro, no. It's like
Let
they were.
Liam watch his fucking movie.
I know. I felt bad for Liam. I was like, bro, he actually, like, we actually got him out of his fucking hidey hole. He wanted to watch this movie.
Don't ruin that by putting your mouth all over him.
I mean, Liam was like a cute nerd, but again, I would look at that man and break his spirit.
Or physically break him.
Yes, exactly. So then the most awkward part of the evening showed up. We're on the way out of, he also paid for everything at the movie too. My date.
Mm.
Our dates both like paid for like our own stuff. So a lot of green flags everywhere, but it was just so fucking awkward. So we're driving back. Me and my date are sitting up front. Obviously, I'm driving. And all I just hear is sucking in the back seat. And
Wet sounds galore.
I literally look, we're at a fucking like, we're at a light, and I look in the back and I said, "What the fuck?" I said, "What are you guys doing?" Thank God it was not head. If it was head, I would have stopped the car immediately, would have like, but the thing is, it sounded like it. That's what I hated about it. Cause then they're just making out. And I don't mean like just like making out. I mean like like Frenching, Germany, like Spain, all the fucking European countries. Like
they weren't just Frenching, they were Germany and Spain too.
Yeah, it was all the European Union, you know what I mean?
Is this sounding familiar?
I'm afraid, dude. So but the weirdest thing about this whole thing is I told them, I said, "Okay, first of all, that's making me uncomfortable. You guys need to stop." And Liam was trying to, but my friend, who again was not my friend, just kept going. Disrespected me in my own car for like the whole ride back. And I was like, I didn't want to like, I could have just pulled a mom and I could have just like made them get out and left them in a fucking ditch somewhere. But like, I was like, I just want to get back to the college. I don't want this to continue.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, come on, guys. And then, so my date's also awkward because like,
you're not kissing him.
And he's also just weirded out by, was my friend okay? I don't know. I don't think my friend was like okay mentally, if that makes sense. Like, but I don't think they were on the spectrum either. I mean, they could have been. I don't know, but like, I think that they just, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, Taz. It was literally one of those things where like they were a virgin before. It could have been drugs. Who knows?
Maybe.
But they
Did I ever meet this person?
No, this was that Avery person I was telling you about that I was like, no. And you shouldn't have met her. Here's the thing. She got to college and she was like one of those people who like as soon as she had sex with someone for the first time, she was just on it. She was like sex, 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 sex. I'm doing sex all the time. And so that's why, I mean, it felt more like she was a sex addict than like drugs.
I mean, I've heard that, like, I've heard, because I've never experienced it, I've heard that sex can be really addicting, especially if the first time is good.
But dude, I knew who she did it with. Yeah, she was not smart about it at all. Like, I mean, she ended up
also,
like getting.
It's your car.
I mean, she ended up like getting admitted into a mental hospital. So, like, I mean, clearly something. Yeah, I know, Mom. They would be walking. I know. Like, I should have. I mean, obviously, looking back on it, I'm a totally different person than I was when I was like 19. And I would have been like, nope, fuck it. You guys are getting out. Hell no. But I also felt bad for Liam. So, like, it was one of those things where I was like, I mean, I guess you can just get out, I guess.
Kick out your friend, kick out your date, just go home with Liam.
Leave the date too. That's wild. So anyway, I'm trying not to make it a long story, but yeah, so then that wasn't the end, by the way. They get, and then so then they run off to Liam's room, I guess. And Liam ended up texting me later and he said, "Please save me." And I was like, I don't really know what to make of that.
That means he's not consenting. You need to go save him.
Yeah, well, I was like asleep when he sent that. So like I was like, I felt so bad for him. But anyway, so then my date goes into my room and we're like hanging out. He bought me he did get me a stuffed bear, which was cute cuz I did tell him I like that stuff and he got me like some chocolate and he got me a card. And it was like all fine and dandy and I was like willing to, he wasn't in my bed. I was very like clear about he's sitting in the chair and I'm sitting in my bed because I was tired. And also we were just talking about the clusterfuck that was that entire ride back. And he said that's when like it kind of started to go downhill with that conversation because I was like, so like what have you done? And then it got to a conversation where I'm like, I just want to let you know I haven't done anything. And at that time I was saying I wanted to wait till marriage. Obviously I definitely have changed my tune since then. Not obviously, but I definitely have changed my opinion about that. But I did say like I made it clear that Taz
he would not be getting laid.
Yeah, I said I honestly I haven't done anything, like I wouldn't really feel comfortable doing something unless I was like in a long-term relationship with someone. And I just want to let you know that right now. So if that bothers you, I shit you not. So okay, so we were talking way longer than I'm saying, but as soon as I said that, because then he clarified, he's like, oh, so you're not willing to do anything. Like that just means like anything sex related. Like I mean, I haven't even really kissed anybody ever. Like so I wouldn't even feel comfortable probably taking clothes off or any of that other stuff. And I shit you not, he got up and walked out of my room. No comment, no question, no goodbye, just got up and left.
He was there for one thing.
And I was like, because he was supposed to be like, he was like the nice guy of the theater department. And I was like, what just happened?
He
And
was
then
there for
again,
sex.
or a blowjob or something, who knows? But because he probably thought, oh, because I did mention the fact that I've never had sex and I didn't want to. Yeah, fuck that guy. I had to allow that. Um, it was, I feel like he thought that even though I said that I wasn't comfortable with that, then maybe we could have done something else. Yeah, who knows? Um, but then the next morning, I shit you not, I wake up to a text message that says, "You know what? I thought more about it. I really am okay with you like not wanting to do anything." It was a long text message about him saying like that he was like he was okay with me taking longer and that it wasn't a big deal. And I was like, dude,
The fuck?
you just like walked out of my room like with no context and then are trying to text me the next morning saying, and then I proceeded to tell him that I did not want to proceed or like to go on with anything.
Yeah.
So it's like, long story short, even the nice guys end up being fucking dicks. Like the ones that are really, really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Um, thank you,
Hostile
Taz.
crowd.
I definitely never like if there was a boundary I've set, I've never like pushed it. Yeah, if I was more attached to him and I wasn't, if he was more hot and I was more like into it, maybe I would have had like a different reaction, but
I mean, it was also specifically about sex, which there are so many insecurities that come with that we both have when it comes to it as well. So it's like, oh, he's it's a sex related topic and he's reacted this way to my boundary. Like I think even young Tabitha knew better than that back then. So
well, yeah, that's why I was like, it was the weirdest thing because I was like, why are you? I'm being very blunt and honest about this. And it's like, if you really are here for that, then like you could get with anyone else. Like,
mm-hmm.
I mean, but that's the thing. No one else wanted to date him, like, or be with him. So that's why.
He realized
Uh,
you were his only chance.
or the only, I was like, girl, I'm not a fucking option. Hell no. Um, I wonder why.
Men are you.
They
Yes.
are. They are you.
That's like the Toys R Us thing. Men are you.
So it's like I have plenty of stories to bring up. It's like I think like my last thing I wanted to say before I wanted to have Liesel have the floor before we probably say goodbye, is that's what I'm kind of worried about in the sense of because I've had so many terrible encounters. It's like how my therapist used to say, like, I'm surprised you smile, like with what you've gone through in a lot of ways. And so she goes, so I'm worried that it's going to be one of those things where there comes along a guy that in a situation, because like I try to go into every situation with a new pair of eyes, like, and a new like hope and optimism with a situation. But then I start to think I don't want to become that person who gets so hardened that I'm not open to it again. Like that the next time some guy comes around, there's another wall up. And
Right.
it becomes harder for that guy that eventually is going to be the love of my life to break down all these fucking walls that have been put up. And I don't want some walls are fine, but not like 15-inch concrete. You know what I
Black adamantium.
yeah, or obsidian or whatever the fuck. Um girl, it's trash out here, best thing. You know what, Taz, in a weird way I understand what you're saying. Not weird way. In a way I'm understanding what you're saying. Like the right guy will punch through all those barriers like and sit there and
He'd be
chug away
willing
at
to.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you know a man's really worth it though when he's sitting there for a long time and doing so.
Literally the definition of I will fight for you. Even when you're trying to block me out, I will fight for you.
Yeah.
Shows up and stays. Yep. Yep.
It's the stays part. Yeah, that's for me.
Shows up, sees all of you, tries to get even like deeper into all of your thoughts and traumas and stuff, and still stays. Stays with you at your lowest rather than just being there with you at your highs.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's like the ultimate standard.
Yeah, because he sees you've been
And
doing it.
if we learn that from fictional men, so be it. Sucks that we had to learn it through fictional men.
Yes. What about you, girl? Do you have any ending thoughts? Because we probably should.
Yeah, definitely. I need to get back to my dog sitting gig, sadly,
Yeah.
but and that's an hour drive away.
Oh God.
But I mean, obviously, you've had much more stories than I have. Mine have just been really sad. I mean, like I literally got broken up with on a date to when we were seeing Avengers: Infinity War. Like she broke up with me, and then was like, "Oh, but we can still sit together." And then she continued to like cuddle with me,
Yo,
and
no.
so it's like, I thought you wanted to break up. I wasn't super heartbroken about that because she was the one who had a crush first. I don't think I ever had like a full crush on her.
Mm,
Um, but then like the only other like real partner that I've had, I mean, there was one guy in 7th grade, but we don't count that. We
yeah,
don't count him.
definitely.
Just in general, we don't count him
Yeah,
because he doesn't know how to
exactly.
take no for an answer.
Ugh,
Um,
yikes.
but he's persistent, and that's
He's
not a good thing.
something.
He's something. The only other relationship that I had lasted the longest, and it was like a week before or actually a couple days before our anniversary, our 1 year anniversary. And she's like, "Hey, I think we should take a break."
Oh,
And then, like maybe a week, well, 2 weeks later, so our anniversary had then passed, and I was singing the national anthem with my choir at like a decathlon or something like that, a marathon race. And
interesting.
she was there like handing out like medals at the end for as they crossed the finish line. And then I saw her after I finished with the anthem and went over to say like, "Hey, how you doing? Just checking in. How have you been?" And she was like cold and
Mm,
like kind of not distance, and we hugged, but then at that point it was kind of like a side hug almost, which we know how side hugs are. Um, and then one of our mutual friends was there too, and when my girlfriend at the time, or I guess ex, started like packing up to go somewhere, our mutual friend was just like, "Isn't it amazing she has a date?"
right.
So anyway,
No, no, no. I'm
that's
I'm listening. It's
it's I mean, it feels like, I mean, I've told you that before. It feels always super repetitive, but basically she ended up wanting to take a break, and then two
breaks
weeks
are
later I
stupid.
find out they are. At that point, just break up and let me
Breaks
move
are
on.
breaks are just an excuse to cheat, honestly.
Exactly. And that's what was happening. And it ends up like I asked the mutual friend of like, "Wait, where's she going?" And she's like, "It's great. She has a date." And I'm like, "A date with who?" And she's like, "This guy in her new school. Like he's a real hottie and like he's super nice and everything." I'm like,
Mm,
"Okay, so she's going on a date with a guy, even though I thought she was a lesbian."
oh.
Okay. I mean, sexuality and attraction is fluid, but
It's the fact of the guy thing though. Like even if she was bi, like it's like, wait, you left me for a man?
exactly. And after a break where you didn't officially break up with me.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
and she was like the one person that I think I actually fell in love with. Like I fell in
Yeah.
love with her in like 7th grade. So like it was major crush in 7th grade when we were in choir together. And then we started dating when I was in 9th grade. And then she moved schools, which is probably how she met this other guy. And the thing is, like, she and I were like, she was one of the people that I actually started doing things with. Like we
Yeah.
never like went all the way, but we definitely started exploring physically. And
Yeah.
since I've never been with a man, like that's the only sort of experience that I have with that. But it's like it always makes me wonder, even now, like those. I mean, everyone has them, the late night regrets sort of thing and thoughts of like, was it something that I did maybe in one of those explorations that made her not want to stay with me? Did I make her uncomfortable or anything like that? And I thought that for the longest time. I still sometimes think about it, but I know it's not my fault that she cheated.
Yeah, it's first of all what Taz said. Yeah, if a guy left me for a guy, I'd be like, yeah, fair.
I mean, yeah, me too.
It's actually like the girl leaving a girl for a guy is the thing that actually makes me mad.
Yeah.
So yeah, of course it's not your fault at all. Like that's what I was saying earlier about like how we know this shit, like we know it inherently, but then we still like set up like we're still having like those midnight thoughts of like, wait, did I do some like again, like I know I'm a bad bitch, I know I'm all these things, but then you're also still sitting there being like, but wait, did I was it because I was too green? Was it because like I don't know, I pushed taking clothes off? I don't know, but like something like that.
It definitely was like, I mean, what Taz said about like staying, showing up and staying.
Mm-hmm.
Like I started showing her parts of myself that even I'll admit I was still figuring some of them out about myself, and it wasn't necessarily like kinks or anything like that. It was just like I regress a lot. Just for context, I go into a little space, headspace sometimes, and so I started showing her that side of me because I felt safe and comfortable with her, and I think she just got overwhelmed by that. And like I guess I mean after I started sharing that with her, I definitely got more clingy, and she was not as responsive to that. I know that even now, like thinking back on it, she was not as responsive to that. So it's like I started showing her my true self, and she did not stay.
Yeah.
So
And obviously someone will stay at some point. Like yeah, it's how I used to always say it, and I still think I say it well, and this is like it's the quirks or like the things that you know somebody might find annoying about you is something someone else will love. Like
mm-hmm.
I don't know, like especially like for me sometimes when it comes to like I kind of do this a lot and kind of can get up in my head about like being cute. So it's like
I was just thinking the same thing, Taz. I was about to say that.
one man's trash is another man's treasure.
Well, if someone thinks that I'm trash, well, fuck them. They didn't deserve me anyway.
Imagine someone coming in with a pickup line and just being like, you know what? You're the trash that I'm picking at. And it's like,
Excuse me? You think I'm trash? It's like,
actually,
no. I was trying to say you're the treasure, not, I mean, you were someone else's trash. And it's like,
I mean,
not helping, man.
yeah, honestly, I'd fuck him.
If he was trying that hard. Wow. Poor guy.
If I told Liesel if a guy showed up in a bar and said that he'd read Sarah J. Maas, I'd suck his dick.
Just suck his dick, of course. Then he'd have to prove himself for everything else.
He'd have to, oh my god. I was saying more
he's
so.
He's dorky.
I'd be like, he's dorky, lol. But yeah, I mean, I have like plenty of stories I could share at a later date, but it's everyone's loved, even though sometimes I don't feel loved sometimes. We're gonna hop off too, Taz, so you're all good. I'm just saying my goodbye. Editing, yes, I'm so excited for your book, by the way. I really am. Oh, thank you for coming.
I'm glad it was a good surprise for you. I saw that message earlier and didn't respond, but I'm glad it was a good surprise for you. That's kind of what we wanted it to be.
This is what happens on Singles Day. Though I did say, I was gonna say the last thing that there was a Frenchman who got in my car today, and he was actually pretty hot. And then he goes, "Yeah, me and."
Did you want to French him?
His name was Raphael, and I was like, okay. But he was like, "Yeah, I'm going on a boys' trip," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm having a girl thing later," and he was just like, "Oh, rad, da da da," and that was the end of that. So,
Well, if anything, to make you guys feel better, this is called Valentine's Day, but Saint Valentine was celibate. Like, he was single.
What?
Mm-hmm. Like, people associate like Saint Valentine with, that's where Valentine's Day comes from, and they associate him with like romance and stuff. Um, because oh, actually, here's a bit of lore dump for you, just real quick. Saint Valentine, the reason that he's associated with like Valentine's Day and romance and stuff is because there's this myth, legend, story sort of thing that he defeated an emperor by performing illegal marriages for people, like officiating illegal marriages for people to let them be married. But he was never married himself. He never had any lovers. He was celibate, and he was single for his entire life.
Was he a eunuch?
I have no idea.
Damn.
I can find that out, but
that would make sense.
That would. But basically, that's Saint Valentine who created Valentine's Day. As it came from a legend that people don't even know if it's true, but he was a single.
Okay, well, shit, St. Valentine was so we can be single as well. So what a great way to end, dude. The random shit that you know is baffling. Like I really do want to let you know that.
Well, thank you. It's for moments just like this that can hopefully make us feel better.
I'm just like, the fuck? What? He was a eunuch. I'm calling it. No guy in the Middle Ages was not fucking if he didn't have a dick. I'm just saying.
Eunuch.
Okay, well,
how do you even spell eunuch?
I will teach you. I will tell you.
There's no historical evidence or reputable tradition that Saint Valentine was a eunuch.
Okay. Well,
anyway,
we're gonna pop off. Good night, everybody, for who has stayed, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Yes, we love you.
On our we love you. You're loved, and fuck all the people in relationships. No.
Except for you, Mary.
Yes, except for Mom. She's the only, because she's married. Anyone in regular relationships are, they can fuck right off.
Rip everyone in regular relationships.
Alrighty, I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.
Bye.